Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Taco Stacks. We're at the AVN Rummage sale here in wonderful New Jersey. Gonna try to find some bargains, try to find some deals. Is this broken or what's going on? Yes, it's broken. Snaps are broken. Just wondering why this nice vintage hat was here. But we are doing some treasure hunting. Hopefully gonna find some bargains. Let's see what happens. Oh, Mighty Ducks hat. That's a snagger. Look at that beauty. Nice old Mighty Ducks hat. Let's find some bargains, see what happens. We're going to visit a couple tents today. Try to find some deals. Hopefully make it a fun episode. So let's make it a good one. Let's do it.
That's soccer and pennies down.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no, we don't have
They do put clothes on the racks or on these wall things. These are kind of more their graphic t-shirts. I did see one vintage shirt up here. But it's a size small, made by Sporty. Size small. Which size small is really like extra small in the vintage world. So that's not even gonna fit me. Alright, so my filming hasn't been great so far, but yes, we're back at the AVN Rummage sale for the fall show. I'm now heading over to the Sporting Goods. I just left the Action tent, which was closed. I only got 2 items. Gone are the days of filling the bag. Didn't see any hockey jerseys over there. Bunch of football. I got one older one. There was a bunch of basketball, but no hockey jerseys. And now we wait. Let's see what we get here.
Now have you got
Oh, autographed baseballs, but by who? Mike Toles. I don't know who Mike Toles is. Seems like there's a bunch by him. Ron Guidry, I know him. Roy White, kind of know him. I don't know him, but... Floppy hats, $2. I kind of want to buy this because I'm sure it's probably worth a lot more than $2, but I'm not a huge floppy hat guy. Never heard somebody refer to it as a floppy hat, but that is literally what it is. It's a floppy hat. This hat probably costs like 30 bucks. I already have one in my, these are visors. I have one in my laundry room right now. I don't know why what it's doing there, but it's there. That would have been cool, hanging down the back of the door. I had one of those when I was a kid. Cool stuff. Oh, you don't see a lot of that stuff. Fencing wear. 40 bucks they got on it. These things go, somebody has to know what these are worth. You don't see a lot of this. Probably pretty expensive. Absolute fencing small, $48. Great for a Halloween costume. Oh, you got this stuff too. 2 swords, 1 helmet. You get all this stuff for 160 bucks. I can honestly say I haven't seen any of that in a while. Been digging through this whole bin of hats over here. Probably the oldest one I found so far is this old USA Olympics hat from 1988. It's a beauty. It's a little floppy. Also found this, but it's nothing too spectacular. Ohio State University, or not Ohio, or Oklahoma State.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oklahoma State. Actually, the hat I'm wearing right now actually came from this bin last spring. So, trying to find a, there you go, you got a Patagonia, but this one's got all sweat damage on it. It's very difficult to look in this bin, just because there's not really where you can put the other hats.
Yeah, I had a bag, but I got them. That's all right. How fit you did.
Sure, a bunch. They're $2 a piece in case you, well, $2.50 a piece in case you were wondering what the price is. Got some digging to do. Hopefully I find at least one, otherwise I'll feel like I wasted my whole time here. Another hat, probably costs 30-40 bucks at a store. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. AT&T? There you go. Nice older University of Alabama Crimson Tide rope hat. It's like a strap back, but this is like a plastic coating. Pretty cool, made by Derby Caps in Louisville, Kentucky. Rope hat. Don't see many of those. You know, that trend's starting to come back around. Not the old ones you don't find. They got everything and everything. Get a whole boat engine. 500 bucks.
32. Where are you?
A whole bunch of fishing. I feel like it's a very expensive reel. I might have to look that one up. Made in Japan, 30 bucks. I don't know enough about fishing to like be buying stuff and you know, just take a shot. Most of these feel empty. Yeah, they're all empty.
Found a beer somewhere.
They have a lot of bikes. Hey, a fresh direct bag.
I got a bike over right here.
I guess because we're kind of closer to the city, you'll see more fresh direct bags. Out where I'm at, fresh direct doesn't exist. So everyone likes my fresh direct bags that I bring. I have a whole pile of them. They're great for the flea market. People buy a bunch of stuff, put it in a fresh direct bag, it won't rip. It's almost like one of these IKEA bags, just a little bit nicer.
Yes. Yes, I have seen those before.
You sure did. I don't have it differentiated well. Here you go.
Now I'm in the vintage section. If you need something vintage and you want to buy it right now, you need it right now, it's a great place to get it. Random utensils.
I know, I saw that, but I don't like the outside of that. Oh my God, yes. But I suggest
Oh, your Mickey towels. That's pretty neat. It's a reproduction. Yeah, it's a reproduction. I was gonna say, I haven't seen that before. Excuse me. Fortunately, that's a repop. Repop. A lot of Converse sneakers over here. That's one thing. Like, obviously, there's a lot of stuff in this booth that's just reproduction stuff. Some stuff even, they have a whole section of concert shirts, so it's not vintage, but you know, they're all concert shirts. Converse sneakers, I can't tell you the difference between ones from the 70s and then ones also from the 90s or 2000s. I don't know if this is 70s. These are like really, really new. I guess that's just the way to do it. Just put all the sneakers all in the same spot. Let your buyers decide. It's an old one.
Is it yours?
No blob tops this time. I found a couple blob tops in the past here. None this go around. One thing you'll notice with this event is some lines get super long and some lines there's no one in it. Turn you over and walk by. There's the whole line for vintage that was just in. House goods section. What my favorite tends to go to, this has all like your bric-a-brac, if that's what you want to call it. Well, it's inside. This is all larger pieces. Dog bowls and stuff. Get a new one for Salsa. I think it's made out of a coconut. It's got that feel like it's a coconut, but that's a massive coconut. That's not what I thought it was.
Keep an eye out for me. I used to have one the stick race in a girl.
Set up a little bit differently this time. It's like this connects to the other building where there used to be a walkway because the other side is all larger furniture. They have the tools still in the same section. What are these things? Refill packs. Does that have a year on it? 2004. Because that's what I say. That got kind of like the vintage graphics going on with the buzz. 2004. That would explain it. Sold. Good if need locks for storage units. Make them up here, but I never ever can trust it. If I never bought it straight from the store in the package, I don't know why, but I just don't trust that lock and key. It's weird, but that's how it is.
Yeah.
Guess I'll grab these for 50 cents. There's a pair here. add to the collection of all the ones I already have, but 50 cents for two? Can't beat that. Birdhouses, birdhouses, birdhouses. Now, I'm not too familiar with people who do collect the birdhouses, but do people keep them inside? Because like some of these aren't actual solid wood. That's, maybe you can keep it outside. But this you can't put outside. If it got wet, it would just get destroyed. So what do you actually do with them? Kind of curious. Oh man, I seen this on TV. Should buy just to see how ridiculous it is. It's a way to wash your dog. Voice recording button. Wow. They thought of everything back in the day. I know a box truck guy went down to Lancaster to a couple auctions, and he was saying these CPAP machines go for a ridiculous amount, whereas for someone like myself, I've tried selling them at a flea market, and you can't even get $5 for a thing like this. They have 30 on it. This is 15, but I couldn't even get $5, and he was saying they're going for like $100 down there at the auction. One of the best arcade games of all time was that. At least in my generation, I would say. All right. Not yelling at me, but heading out here. This place, it always fills in. Always fills in. Bought a couple things. I didn't really fill the whole van or fill the Jeep, but there is a lot of people here. I don't remember being this crowded, but also this was the first time I've come to this event where one of two things gonna happen. One, it wasn't so scorching hot by the middle of the day that you had to take off your sweatshirt. Like you were fine off a sweatshirt all day. It wasn't like the tricky weather. It also hasn't rained here in terms of today, yesterday, the last couple days, and it's not supposed to rain for this entire event, so it's not going to be a swamp fest. So two things that's never really happened, considering this is a spring and fall event. But other than that, this was another awesome day at the AVN Rummage sale here in New Jersey. Time to drive home. All right, so I made it home. Actually, the OxyClean bath going on. I don't know how well, I don't know if it really did anything to this. Taco Stacks hat I had in the warehouse forever. This is kind of in my OxyClean tub. Trying to clean up my old Taco Stacks hats. Not sure if it's really going to work, but that's drying. As for the rummage sale today, as always, it's always a blast to go there. These are kind of my prized possessions from today, my best finds of the day. Got this really cool Mighty Ducks snapback hat. Unfortunately, there was another vintage snapback hat there for the Knicks, but it was broken. But overall, this is a really cool hat. I haven't seen this design. Got a little hockey puck there with the logo. I've always said with these older baseball hats from the 90s and early 2000s, but definitely the 90s, the amount of embroidery work that went into making these is just phenomenal in comparison to hats nowadays. Nowadays, everything is really minimalized, how to make the most amount of profit by using the less material. But just like think, they actually embroidered into the brim of the hat. Like that's not printed on, that's actually like stitched in there. Like they stitched on these like flames or drips. To me, that's just incredible, considering nowadays they will literally use just maybe the C or maybe the U and the C, and that is all the embroidery you'll have on this entire hat. You won't even probably get a patch logo like that. So that was pretty cool. This is a cool find also. I don't know the value on it. I don't really find a lot of old football jerseys that are more of a pro stock style. So this is authentic pro line by Wilson. Wilson, Rawlings, Reebok. They made a lot of jerseys in the 90s. And once again, into the early 2000s. But you didn't have the big brand like Nike. But you have smaller brands like Wilson. Even though Wilson's a fairly well-known brand, it's a little bit smaller. With baseball, you had Russell Athletic. But yeah, an older Wilson Pro Stock jersey. Even has the 75th anniversary for the NFL over here patch on there. And it does have a name on the back. So it's actually stitched on Dorset. So that is a really, really cool find. The sports clothes, they raised the price now. They are $8. They were $4. So with that, you see more stuff, but you kind of stay away from picking up the lower end sports clothes. There was a time where I would pretty much buy almost every crew neck sweatshirt that they had that was vintage, and nowadays it's very, very specific. Even if my age of doing online sales and treasure hunting, I kind of gotten out of buying the filler stuff, and I'm only really like focused on the hard to find, rarer stuff. Like the Mighty Ducks hat is pretty hard to find. I've never seen that design. I don't even know if it is really considered a design, but I'm pretty confident they probably made other teams like that. But other than that, it was a fun day at the rummage sale. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe down below. Stay tuned. I'll probably be doing a bunch more rummage sales here in the fall, and hopefully I'll be able to get back to the AVN rummage sale next spring when they have it again. So it's always a fun blast. It's always a fun time. Always a blast to go out there and see a lot of things. Unfortunately, I couldn't go to a lot of the tents. They do get very crowded and the lines get very long, so you might spend 15, 20 minutes in line for some tents, and it's like, after a while, you kind of get tired of standing, and it ends up being a long day. It's already 3 o'clock here, so I only went to, I think, 3 or 4 tents, and, that's all the time that I really had available for today. So it was fun, but thanks for tagging along. If you guys enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe down below. Catch you guys next time for next episode. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.